Hey, everybody, welcome to the Great Discoveries Creator Open Mic and Networking Night. I think you guys are really going to love this format. Is what it's all about. It's a way for creators, whether you're on the Great Discovery or off the Great Discovery, whether you're coaches, trainers, authors, teachers, whatever it is you do, is a chance to be able to grab and get the attention of the TGD affiliate community. Now, this is being simulcast out on YouTube Live, as well as several other different locations. We're going to be parsing this up and sending out replays out worldwide. Now, the Great Discovery is an online educational marketplace. What that means is content is posted up on the marketplace, made available in over 100 different languages, and promoted by an ever-growing network of independent affiliates worldwide. They share your content. What it really comes down to is you being able to reach out to people around the world that are typically outside of your regular community. So what this is all open for is you're able to live share your courses and offers. If you're a Great Discovery creator, you can feel free to talk about anything that's on the Great Discovery Marketplace. If you're not, you'll be able to share whatever it is that you're working on and let people be aware of it. You'll also learn about a lot of new content. If you're an affiliate on the Great Discovery Marketplace, this is a great opportunity to get plugged in and familiarize yourself with a lot of new things that are rolling out. We've got new content coming up almost every day, thousands of titles up already, and much more happening all the time. Best part is it's a chance to get you to network and tell your story, get to make new friends and breakouts. And you'll make, we're also doing some great giveaways and freebies for everybody. Last week, we gave away hundreds of dollars in gift certificates. These are actual cash gift certificates that you can use for any content on the Great Discovery Marketplace. We're going to be doing these creator open mic sessions every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on a go forward basis. And I think we're going to start seeing these scale up pretty good because they've been quite popular as we get the word out and start projecting them out across the marketplace. This is only our very first live event, so you'll start seeing more attendance going on. Now, here's the guidelines. Going on this session here tonight, each speaker is going to have between 2 and 3 minutes, depending on how our turnout is. So when you get up, the idea is when you get started, you're going to want to put your hand up. You can do that virtually by clicking on the bar down on the bottom of the screen. We'll take you in order as you go up. When you come up, Sandra's going to start a countdown clock for you. You'll have between we'll let you know in a minute, probably 3 minutes to start. If we trim it down to 2 as more people turn in here tonight, then we'll end up doing that. But you'll have 2 minutes. So typically what I suggest is that you do is start off, hey, my name is, here's what I'm working on, my course is about, here's what you're going to get out of it, and here's any special offer that you have. If you don't have just content on the Great Discovery Marketplace, just feel free to tell us, hey, my name is, here's what I do, my service is, and here's how I can help. And if anybody that doesn't have content on the Great Discovery Marketplace, please feel free to put your name and contact information into the chat so people will be able to find a way to connect you. Throughout the evening, I'd suggest that you do click the save chat feature on Zoom so you can save those and be able to access any additional links. Now, throughout the evening, we're going to be starting off with doing a drawing for gift certificates. And these gift certificates is a spin the wheel type of thing. As new people are added in, we're adding new people into the wheel. So early on, your chances are going to be much higher. We're going to be giving away a series of $25 and $50 gift certificates they're applicable towards anything, including discounted offers that are available on the Great Discovery Marketplace. So that's really how the session works. And so we're going to go ahead and get up and get started. Does anybody want to go ahead and put your hand up if you want to go ahead and go first on here? You can click that. So they're going to be on the reaction button down at the bottom of the screen. You'll see a raise hand. And we'll generally go up in sequence as how it goes. And every 2 or 3 we're going to stop and do a drawing so people have a chance to win some cool stuff and some cash going forward. So it looks like we've got our very first person up here is Mr. Stephen Walters. So Stephen, you're going to have 3 minutes until the room starts filling up. If we have to trim down to two in order to make room for more as the late lollygaggers come in, we'll do that. But let's jump up to Mr. Stephen Walters. And Stephen, take it away, my friend.
Wonderful. I'm Stephen Walters, and here is my information with my YouTube channel. I'm the author of Break Free from Burnout, How to Build Resilience and Reclaim Your Energy. This is the second edition. I've already started working on a third because just recently I discovered I'm not just a teacher, I'm an educator, but more so, I'm a I'm going to get this wrong. It's a performance psychological educator. I'm still working on that one, a PPE. So that's what I am. And what I do, I help people avoid burnout. I also do a lot of communications, but tonight we're going to talk about my latest new assets that have just been approved at the Great Discovery, which is Reclaim Your Work Life, the complete workbook, and the Reclaim Your Work Life mini course. So these are my two latest. I actually am scheduled for February 25th. Put that on your calendar right now. Of course, Tim will be sending you out reminders the day before and the day of on that presentation for the mini course. So this is a new one. Now, I never come empty-handed to these, so I'm going to start dropping these into the chat, and I've got these correct this week. Last week I made a big boo-boo. So I believe in showing you what I'm capable of. And to do that, I believe in giving you a phenomenal discount. So each time I show up online, I've promised that I will always do an 80% discount from the price that is listed on the Great Discovery. And I'm dropping these in the chat really fast. You can go in here and read the details. There's quite a bit to it. The idea is, again, to avoid burnout. The last one is the confidence formula. This is more about communications. There's a whole big course on that one. That's what I teach at the college here in Ohio, Kent State University. So one of my big things, again, is throughout my life, I've had seven businesses. I'm in the seventh one now. I had a printing company when I was in my late 20s, and I didn't know anything about printing. I had a desktop publishing company at the time. And then I realized if I own the printing company, I can actually print the stuff that I'm creating from my desktop. So I ended up buying and owning a printing company. We had got fairly big and sold it to my head pressman. But before that, before I had employees, I was working by myself. I was 28 at the time, pretty good shape. I was eating decently, a lot of coffee because it's an ongoing business. But for 28 days, I was working on average of 20 to 22 hours a day. And one day I woke up and the world literally turned upside down. I thought the apocalypse hit and that was it. We're all done. And let's just say I was in bed for 2 weeks, except for the 2 hours a day I snuck out of the house to go print and get back in time to do it. So I know what burnout is. I've been through it quite a bit between martial arts, golf, all the businesses, two master's degrees, and all that fun stuff, writing, four YouTube channels. I know what burnout is. So check out my items and see what it is. Take advantage of that 80% off. It's only good for today and tomorrow.
Look at that. Just nailed it right on the clock. Everybody take advantage of Steven's content. It's all up there in the chat. And, if you do get any gift certificates, you'll be able to apply them even towards then. And what a great deal that is. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're going to jump up to the next speaker that's coming up is Stephanie King Mattingly. She is absolutely amazing. One of our early adopters with the Great Discovery Marketplace. She came on and has been tediously going through and building up and promoting. She hosts a series of great events, a fabulous course content creator. I would suggest that you really listen in with what Stephanie's got going. Stephanie, take it away. You've got 3 minutes.
Thank you, Tim, and good evening to everyone. I am Stephanie King Mattingly, and I'm the author of The Secret You Hide Holds You Back, How Letting Go Sweetens Life and Makes You Free. Now, thinking back on your life, has anyone ever said something to you that cut you to the core of your being? I mean, highly critical. And to this day, you still can hear those words playing in the back of your head. And every time those words come to mind, that it rattles you just a little bit. knocks you off your game, or even makes you feel small. Well, all this time, you've kept it a secret, but you live with it every day and you know it. And I know this because it happened to me. It was my eighth grade math teacher who said, "King, you ain't going to make it." I've had to live with those words for many, many years. But everybody is walking around carrying damaged emotions, secret baggage, and secrets feel like weight on you. And I know this too because there was a study done by Columbia University. They surveyed 50,000 people and they discovered that everyone is carrying at least 13 secrets at any given time. And 5 of those they will never tell. They've sworn they'll take it to the grave. But secrets are not our friends. There is a difference between privacy and secrecy. My book, I go into the reasons that we hide secrets, how we hide them, and what they're doing to our bodies, our minds, our emotions. I tell you how to safely share your secret to relieve yourself of that burden. There are harrowing stories of secrets kept in my book. I even talk about how to confront an abuser. And for people that push your buttons, I show you how to use my letting go method, where you spot it, you silence it, and you stop the mental and emotional spiral so you can show up calm, composed, and confident in any situation. So you shouldn't have to hide who you truly are because the truth is the past, your secrets will try to run your life. But I say, live a life that lets go. I'll put in the chat now my contact information. Hope you'll read my book. Thank you.
Great job, Stephanie, and I'd encourage you to do that. And guys, I had a party foul here. I was looking across the top of the screen. Sandra came in and quickly corrected me. I'm looking on the wrong screen. So we jumped a little bit out of order. I apologize to that. So, but go check out Stephanie's content. It's all the info's in the chat, and there's some great deals on there. She's got some freebies as well as great paid courses, and more importantly, you can share those out and promote. One of the unique things about the Great Discovery Marketplace is you're not only getting paid for your content when people buy it, but anyone that you bring into the community, you get paid on any content that they buy. So it's a pretty good option. So we're going to jump up to Renee Reich, and then we're going to go to Roger right after that. And Renee, take it away.
Thank you so much, Tim and Sandra. This is truly an incredible opportunity here because just before this call, I was on a Zoom call with a gal who was referred to me who truly lost her voice. So I'm still it's just amazing. She and I were communicating via message in the chat, and it's amazing how people who lose their voice, it's other things are sometimes emotions, most of the times emotions, which is what I believe happened in my particular situation in 2013 when I lost my physical voice. It was things leading up to it. I just heard from the gal who referred this woman to me, and she was so grateful to have a chance to hear my words to her. And we all have this beautiful instrument called our voice, but it's also how you choose to use it, how you choose to play that instrument with the others that you speak with every single day. I referred her to the Great Discovery. I gave her my courses, and I told her there are others because it says on the end of the courses, it says similar courses. So she'll be joining and visiting this site because of this phone call that I just had, or this Zoom call, I will say. We also just had a Super Bowl on Sunday. And it really made me think, and I posted about it on LinkedIn, because where are you staying on the sidelines of your own life? Where are you not, possibly not using your voice? Were you not speaking up? So the courses I have currently, and I'm working on others as we speak, I have other ones that I'm going to be putting up there, is the emotional loss of your voice in your life. And really think about it, not too long, because what you think about, you bring about. So be conscious and conscientious of the thoughts that you hold on to, that are holding on to you, and the outcome of your life. So I'm going to put them in the chat. I have them right here. I'm going to just plug them in there. So you have both courses, and check them out, because this is a truly wonderful opportunity, not just for us who are creators, but sharing them with other people like I just did tonight. And this platform that this woman who truly does not have a voice, she now has one in another way, because I've supported her in this, and this platform is going to support her elsewhere in things that she needs. I met her children. I spoke with them, and I spoke about some other things that I will keep between she and I, but it was just an incredible call. And I'm humbled to be part of this community. I'm humbled to have a voice and to share it with each and every one of you. So thank you to Tim and Sandra and this entire community.
Thank you so much, Renee. You are so amazing. You got fantastic content. You have definitely recovered your voice, that's for sure. And I've watched Renee. She's constantly out just referring and meeting and chatting with people, and a great connector, a great creator, and a great coach. So I encourage you to take a look into Renee's content. And we're going to go up to Roger. Then we're going to go do a drawing. And then coming up after that, we've got Rick after the drawing. And anybody else wants to come up, and feel free, if you don't have content on the Great Discovery Marketplace, just tell us, come and share what you're all about, what you've got going on. You don't have to have anything on here. There's not an obligation. It's really just want to get to know you, make some new contacts, and figure out how we can support and work together as a community. So let's go on up to Roger. Roger, here you go. And
Great.
you're all set.
Thank
Take it away,
you.
Roger.
Thank you so much, Tim and Sandra. Thank you for having me here. The timing for this couldn't have been better. I'm Roger Burnley. For many years, I was a vocal coach. Many people might have known me of that. I created a lot of great stars over the years, and but I did other things as well. During that time, I was also doing automatic writing. I mean, I was receiving conscious guidance from universal consciousness. Kept it hidden for many, many years, but what it did was it completely changed my life. It healed every aspect of me and helped me with my clients as well. And now I'm 75 and I'm going in a completely different direction in my life. And so I created a program that I've put people into that has been transformative for them as well, because it connects consciousness raising, it's cognitive behavior training, it's neuroscience, but it's also connected to you. Because I also discovered that I was a savant, and that is how I was receiving all of this information. It took a while for me to get there. That's I'm making some changes tomorrow. That's why I said this timing is perfect. In 2019, I released this book called Overcoming Fear, A Guide to Freedom, because that is the thing that holds most of us back, and I had dealt with that much of my life, but I was able to move through it with this work. And I just received a wonderful testimonial from someone just before I came on here, which was thrilling. But what I'm doing now is shifting more to private clients, but they'll have all of the work that's in my program, but I'm just focusing on that a little bit more, and I do private channeling or private meetings, whatever it might be, and I'll give you all of that information. It's about guiding the individual to their life, why they're here on this earth, because you have a purpose, and when you align with that, it's an energetic alignment, then things start to change. Energetically, you change. You start attracting more. You have more abundance because you're connected to who you're supposed to be, and that's what I've been doing, and so I'm devoting my life to that now, and I'd love to have anyone who is ready to move to that next level or refer it to others, and I can leave the information. It's not on the your site, but I'll leave the information in the chat here so everyone can see it, or my website is rogerburnley.com, or my YouTube channel is Roger Burnley Coaching, and you can find all the information there as well. And but the links will make a lot of sense for you, but it's about you living your best life, and that's what I'm working on now. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Roger, and appreciate it. And we're looking forward to getting you up on the Great Discovery Marketplace where you'll be able to get your
Yeah,
content out. Sounds like you've got some information that's of universal appeal, and we can help you reach out into 200 countries and over 100 different languages with
perfect.
people out and promoting and sharing for you. So thank you for coming on tonight, and feel free to drop your name and email. And if anybody wants to get in touch with Roger, just type Roger and put your name underneath it so that he can reach out to you as well. So we're going to jump up to the amazing Vanna Sandra Harry and see if she's going to give us the first drawing. We're going to do a $50 gift certificate for those of you that are in here, and these are certificates that you'll be able to use on any content on the Great Discovery Marketplace. You can just feel free to use them. They work as cash on there. So just remember one thing: if you get something of lower value, you don't get a rebate. If you get something of equal value, you get the whole thing. If you get something of higher value, you just pay the balance on it and you're all set. They are transferable too. So if you wanted to transfer it to a new guest or client as a kind of a way to help them get up and get started, you can do that as well. So here we go, Sandra, with our first spin for the evening for a $50 gift certificate on the Great Discovery.
All right, so we're ready, Pat. Should I spin?
We are, Vanna.
All right, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? $50 gift certificate on the Great Discovery. Bob, is it Bob? Oh, no, it's Dr. Herbert Harris. Look at that. Just by a skosh, Dr. Herbert Harris. And let me add, you will be receiving an email tomorrow. We get these out the next day, and you'll receive an email with all the instructions on how to use it. And also, we do want you to use them within 7 days. You have 1 week to use them or give them to someone to use, okay? So I just wanted to add that. So Tim, back to you.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Wow.
Welcome. I know.
Look at that. I think that's the first time Dr. Herbert actually won. There's a belated birthday present for you. Happy
That
birthday,
is, and that is great. Thank you so much. I was eating and listening and watching. Sandra and I were watching and listening to all the exciting information, and wow, had to put my
okay, we're gonna be
popcorn
jumping
down.
Yeah, we're going to be jumping up to Rick in just a minute. Before we do that, Rick, I want to give everybody that's here just a quick intro into what the Great Discovery Marketplace is all about. It'll just take us about 2 minutes, and then we'll jump right over to Rick. Here's a little bit about the Great Discovery Marketplace.
The Great Discovery is a global digital products marketplace that brings learners, creators, and affiliates together on one platform. Whether you want to learn something new, share your expertise, or earn by promoting products you trust, it all happens in one place. On the Great Discovery, you'll find a vast library of premium digital products, including courses, ebooks, summits, workshops, coaching programs, podcasts, software, and membership communities. There's content on podcasting, YouTube, crocheting, interviewing for your next job, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, health and longevity, along with thousands of other courses on virtually every subject imaginable. And on the Great Discovery, all text, audio, and video can be translated into over 120 different languages, meaning you can learn from anyone, anywhere around the world. To do so, first, find a course, start learning in your original language, then click Select Playback Language in the top right-hand corner. Choose from any of the supported languages and listen to the full course translated. Pricing also adjusts automatically based on someone's local economy. So a $100 course in the US might be $40 in Kenya or $43 in Malaysia. For creators, uploading is simple. Follow the template and TGD generates your course layout, builds the landing pages, connects the shopping cart, and distributes payments and affiliate commissions instantly. For affiliates, earning and sharing are streamlined. All affiliates are automatically able to promote every product on the platform. When your affiliate account is active, go to any page on the website and use the share buttons on the right-hand side. Everyone who signs up under your link becomes your lifetime customer, and you'll earn commissions every time they make a purchase. No juggling multiple programs or chasing down commissions. With the Great Discovery, you can just ask someone, what would you like to learn today? Search it, share it, and get paid for life. Whether you want to learn, create, or earn, the Great Discovery brings it all together in one powerful global platform. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the Great Discovery.
Okay, well, thank you very much, everybody. Now that those of you that are new to the Great Discovery, when they're talking about bringing up content in different languages, we're talking about everything: audio, video, print. If you got a book, it'll leave the graphics in place and translate the print, as well as an audio track if you choose to do one that goes along with it. It gives you true global reach. So we're going to jump up to Rick Ireton now. Rick is looking forward to learning about everything that Rick's got going on. So Rick, take it away, my friend. You've got 3 minutes. Looking forward to learning from you.
Unmute. Hi, my name's Rick. Can everybody hear me okay?
We hear you.
I'm seeing my face is kind of red, and it's not really that red. Anyway, it's nice to be here, and thank you for doing what you do. My name's Rick Ireton, and I made an amazing discovery about who we are as human spiritual beings from the perspective of our energetic design. And the discovery comes in the form of the symbols you may see in back of me. But I wrote a book called Chakra Key. And this symbol you're looking at here is a crop circle. And it really tells us something super important. Well, you can also see it in back of me over, oh, things are moving around. Well, what the crop circle shows us is that essentially, as you have a computer, the computer has a box and there's software associated with the computer. And really, it's the software that's so important. Well, it's the same thing with us. We are this animal being, and we have a divine essence and a spiritual architecture about us, of which currently we know nothing about. It's like, we know we love, but what do we know about love in the heart? Well, with Chakra Key, if I can move away, if you can see the symbol in back of me, we have these symbols that help us understand basically how our animal body is controlled by thought. And things begin with, as we perceive something, we think about something, that thought is energy. And with that energy, we're able to move that into, it's kind of dominated by what's around us, but we're able to move that energy with intention to wherever we like, into our heart or whatever. But the idea is that until we have a conceptual understanding of who we are as a divine being in physical form, it's the physical form, it's the animal that's so powerful in our life. And that's, obviously that's problematic. And what Chakra Key does is that it brings us a framework of understanding we can use to conceptualize ourselves. And this is such a big deal because it really shows how the brilliance of our creator to design a being, a physical being that wants to survive in all these things, but is designed with an infrastructure so that the physical being would be governed by love and thought. And so what's so important for us that this book helps us to do is to gain an intellectual understanding of our energetic design, of our energy. And so in essence, all this thought, and I've gone on too long. I'm sorry, but I have courses up on the Great Discovery if you'd like to learn more, and it's very important to know more. God bless you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Rick. And if you got any links to your courses, that'd be great. Do you have I believe you have some free content as well as paid content. Is that right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
And
that'd be
I'm
great.
getting ready
And
to,
Rick has done some great spotlights in the past, and they're up on YouTube as well as in the video archive. Go check out Rick. Amazing stuff. I actually started into one of your courses and checked it out and shared it a little bit, and it's great material. Thank you so much, Rick.
Yeah.
And make sure If you want Rick to reach out to you, just type Rick Ireton in the chat box, and he'll be able to reach out to you, put your contact information in there as well. So now we're going to be going over to Mila Johansson, and she's going to be coming up and sharing. Then we've got Christy Torbenbein, and we've got more speakers. If anybody wants to come up and share a little bit about you, your course, or even if you don't have content up, just tell us what you're working on. Tell us a little bit about you. It's open mic night. The worst that you could do is not say anything. So that's about it. So let's jump up to Mila. Where did you go?
Right here.
Oh, there you are, Mila. Okay, let's get you spotlighted. And Mila Johansson, take it away.
Hi, everyone. I'm a writing, publishing, and public speaking coach, and I'm so thrilled to be part of this group and learn more about what we can do here. And I have 3 courses up, and mainly I help people write and publish their books, and especially the publishing end, because it can be very confusing to people. And even if you publish your own books, you're probably not doing all the things that would help your book be discovered. For instance, did you know that if you follow other people, it helps your algorithms on Amazon? Things like that. And reviews, of course, we know reviews do that too. And I've published 14 books. Most of them are bestsellers. And I just helped 6 people publish their books in the last 6 weeks. Speaking of the Super Bowl, this woman wrote this book. She used to hate football, but now she loves it. For women who need to learn about football, and anyone, husbands can hand it to their people. I wrote this book. That this book is my expertise book. And when people read it or see me speak, they sign up with me because they see I'm the expert. And then I also have this book coming up that is there because my grandmother was the first women lobbyist at DC and taught Eleanor Roosevelt public speaking. And this is for Women's History Month. March is Women's History Month. And this is every woman's story of winning the right to vote. But anyway, what I want to talk about tonight is a different course than what I talked about last week. And it's my tour of Amazon front and back, because I don't want you to miss a beat of things you can do to build your algorithms and to get your book discovered. And so, most people don't know, but Amazon is free to publish on, and your Prime account is where they give you a free website, and it's so exciting. And then your KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, which is for all the formats, is the other site. And believe it or not, they're completely different websites, and they have the same password. And that's what most people don't understand. So anyway, my course goes through everything: how to become a bestseller, it's a short course, like an hour and a half. It was a course I taught, so it's very relaxed. And get your ISBNs. You can get a free one from Amazon, or you can buy them through Bowker. And all the things that they give you. Amazon gives us so many attributes. It's like amazing what they give us. I can't even believe it. They give you a headshot and a bio page. They give you the front and back end. They give you samples, and you can do audiobooks for free. Now, that's another class I teach. I'm going to put that up soon. So don't pay for your audiobooks, please. I'll show you how to do it for free. So anyway, I'm going to put in here my free course and my tour of the front and back end of Amazon.
It's fantastic. And you know what? One of the things that you're talking about your books and all those publishers and everything. One of the neat aspects of the Great Discovery Marketplace is you can take your book and, you're talking about expanding your reach and marketing and getting it out there. Imagine the users that can learn that in any language, anywhere in the world, simply by posting it up. You can do an audio track that goes with it, chapter by chapter, or just leave it in original print, but it translates nearly flawlessly in original format. So it's pretty neat. I hope you'll encourage, I can't wait to see some of your books up there, Mila. That'll be really fantastic.
I'm going to do one on Tuesday with Sandra. I'm bringing one in to learn how to do that for the book.
That's great. That's going to be so exciting. Well, thank you so much. Christy, what do you say that we take a minute? Let's do one more drawing. Let's do a $25 gift card here. Let's see if we can pull that up and do a $25 gift card. Hey, that's enough to get some of these courses right up there, right up front. That'd be a great option for you. You ready, Sandra? You're muted.
Yep. Let me get it going here. All right. Can everybody see the wheel? Here
Sure
we go.
can.
All right, here we go. Let's give it a big spin. There we go. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, Neva.
Mila, there you go.
That's awesome.
How about that? She not only presents, but she wins a prize. You can buy your own. No, you can buy anything. There you have it. Congratulations, Mila.
Awesome. She
Very,
just
very
got
good.
one. I love it.
All right. Well, we got coming up, we've got Christy Tornby and Christine Quinn. We've got time for other speakers. If anybody wants to come up, and again, you don't have to have content on the Great Discovery Marketplace. Feel free to put your hand up and just tell us about yourself, what you're working on, and what's going on in your life. It's a great option, a great opportunity to come up and do that. Don't be bashful. You can do that. So let's give it up for Christy Tornby. Christy has been also on the Great Discovery Marketplace for quite a while and working with us, and she's been a great resource and connector and just always on and always engaged, and we're looking forward to learning more about Christy. Christy, take it away.
Hello, I'm Christy Turnabeni, and I did create a course to help people age vibrantly. I had challenges aging vibrantly. I found out about slow genes. So what happened was my grandma couldn't walk, my dad couldn't walk, and I thought they just needed more exercise. And that wasn't true, because when I got the same pain, I had to figure out how to get rid of it. So I got rid of my arthritis pain. I got my flexibility back. I can get back on the floor and do things that I want to do, like sing and quilt and stuff like that. And when I found out about slow genes, I found out it can cause a myriad of diseases. So I help people avoid diabetes. I have the Lou Gehrig's gene, and diabetes runs on my mom's side. And I know it works because I helped my 80-year-old friend lose 80 pounds, no, lose 115 pounds and cure her diverticulitis. So it's about colon health and aging well, because colon health is so important, and we all think we know how to do it by taking probiotics and stuff like that. But when they stop working, what do? You find your best foods. So I have a course that I'm posting in here. It does cost some money, but it offers your free best foods test, where you measure your body and it tells you what to eat. And I just want to help people age vibrantly so that they can lead the life they want and keep going in their business.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Christy. On some of your gut health regimens, do you have anything that you can share on any of those? What if probiotics isn't the answer? Is it a combination of whole foods? You'd like to do more live foods? You know, is there any other types of things that you recommend?
I found vegetables work better than fruit. Fruit was not really good for someone who's prone to diabetes, or if it runs in their family. Vegetables worked better for me. And nuts. You need nuts. As Evan Messman says, we all need magnesium and zinc and stuff like that. And nuts are a good source. And so are some kale salads and things like that. And the book is in this course. The recipes are in this course for the kale salad. And it tells why I was hungry all the time. I was hungry all the time. It was terrible. And I knew if I ate too much, I would start dying like my cousins. So I didn't want to die, and I wanted to stay vibrant. And I do the grocery shopping now for my husband because he can't walk well. And I do everything that he can't do. So I think that if he listened to me, he could walk better, but he won't give up certain things. So
yeah, as stubborn guys, we just don't give up. I'm not giving up my fishing pole or my flip flops for anyone. It ain't happening. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate you. If anybody wants Christy to reach out to her, just type Christy in your contact information. Her link is up in the chat. Christy, you're amazing. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, if you search Christy, I have 4 courses up, but the one that costs the most is the one that offers you the free test for you to find your best foods.
Great. Fantastic. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate it. Okay, we're going to be jumping up to our next speaker that's up there. And this is our probably one of our dearest friends. We've known Christine Quinn for years now, and we've watched her come. And when we met her and her husband they were going through some very serious different challenges. We watched them totally rebound and became vibrant and recovered, and just amazing people. She has a thing though, dolphins just don't like her. I don't know why. She can tell you that story, but Christine Quinn, let's take it away. You got 3 minutes.
Hello, everybody. My name is Christine Quinn, as he just told you, and I am a handy-capable MS survivor. That's like how I like to allude to myself. I was one of the original women in insurance. I've been teaching people how to sell for over 50 years. I'm an original founding member for TGD, and I'm also a coach for the TGD International course. I am the wife of James Roswell Quinn, or also known as James Ross Quinn, who wrote the best-selling book, The Love-Based Leader. I don't know if you can get it on the camera, but it is in TGD, and you can get it for free in the ebook version through the courses. Oh, let's see. We have been teaching personal growth for over 40 years, or I have for over 40 years. He's probably closer to 50. My father-in-law founded the Lifestream seminars, and we were both personally trained by the father of the Human Potential Movement, Alexander Everett. And the reason I'm bringing all that up is because one of the courses that we have on TGD is called Breaking. God, I can't even think of it now. I'm getting nervous. Anyway, it's all about breaking through self-imposed limitations, which is what we've been teaching for most of our life. And it's here, let me put the link in. It's called
Get Over Yourself. Is that the name of your course?
Yes, that's it. I was trying to think of it. Thank you, Tim. And also you can, like I said, get the free ebook. I'll put that link up in a minute from the Love-Based Leader. But breaking through self-imposed limitations seem to be the biggest hang up I find that most people have. We set these little boxes, these little parameters around ourselves, but we forget that we can actually renegotiate that. And the book that we're working on currently, which will be on TGD pretty soon, is called Renegotiate Your Life, and teaching people how to be able to do that. So I probably haven't even taken up the whole 4 minutes, but that's what I have to say. So thank you, guys.
It's okay. Well, you're amazing. Thank you, Christine. And Christine, it looks like your links are up in the chat, and so glad everything's. I hope your dog's okay. Christine's dog has gone through some health challenges. So those of you that are prayers, dogs deserve prayers too. And poor little fella's having a hard time tonight. So we hope he gets through, and I can see you're stressing from it. He'll be okay. All right. We'll make it happen. All right.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Christine. Anybody that wants to reach out to Christine or Ross Quinn, or want them to reach out, just type Ross or Christine in the chat and put your name and info back up there, and we'll get up to you. Okay, we're going to go up to Jonathan Dean. I'm excited to hear from Jonathan. I see him on here from time to time. I haven't reviewed much of your content yet, so I'm excited to learn to see what's going on and see where we're at. So Jonathan Dean, take it away, my friend. The stage is yours.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Tim. Yeah, Jonathan Dean here. I am an Air Force veteran and a current federal employee, and I am working on my building and laying the foundation for my third career, which is going to be speaking, writing, and coaching. And I have Katie Augustine, who's on deck, to thank for part of that as well, because she's led me through some of that to help me get to this point. And I've got a book already with a publisher. We're working on it. We got the cover. I finished the book. I haven't done the poetry of leadership, and basically the book is me sharing my poetry, but I created 3 interviewers that I call the triumvirate, and they have read my poetry, and now they're interviewing me and pushing me and making me explore and explain my thought process behind why I wrote how I wrote. So that's coming out shortly, and I don't have anything yet on TGD, but I'm getting there, and I get to plug in here, like Tim said, on an irregular basis because I've got tons of other things going on. Thankfully tonight, my Kung Fu leadership class, I didn't have to go tonight, so that's why I was able to be here tonight, and I'm so grateful for that. And that's all I got for right now.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Jonathan. Now you're just getting you're kind of special. You're just getting really diving into it. Do you have a particular, what's your primary focus that you want to get into speaking, training, and coaching on? Is there one particular main regimen that you really want to go through that you're leaning towards? And
so it's kind of a yin and a yang thing. So you've got dreams. So when I was, a young man trying to figure out what I wanted to do in life, I told my parents, I want to go off and I want to do this. I want to be a missionary. I want to be a pastor. I want to do all this. And my parents said, no, 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 no. You got to go back and get a degree. You got to get a job. You got to do something to have a safety net. And I was like, okay. And they just didn't believe that I could do what I wanted to do. And I didn't have anybody around me helping me go pursue my dream or encouraging me to pursue my dream. And so I went off and I joined the military and did the Air Force thing, and I love that, and I'm grateful for that. But the other part of it, the yang part, it would be leadership. So John Maxwell leadership is another big part of my life, and so I'm combining those two. And I've got a coach that's working with me on getting a podcast launch called Dreamers to Leaders.
Dreamer Seekers, love it. Well, thank you so much, Jonathan. And anybody wants to get in touch with Jonathan, make sure you put your contact information up there. You want Jonathan to reach out to you, just write Jonathan up there in the chat and your contact information, and Jonathan will be touching base with you shortly. Thank you so much for popping on tonight, Bro. Appreciate it. Okay, we're going to go up to the amazing Katie Augustine. So Katie, I think we met Katie, about a year and a half ago, something like that. And I just chatted with her on the phone one day, and I'm going, she's just amazing. She's just always, nothing ever negative out of Katie. It's always just edifying and encouraging and smiling and optimistic. I mean, she's just a glowing ball of love. I mean, it's pretty amazing person. So I'm excited to hear what's going on in Katie's life and in any content that you got working in the works. Love to hear about it. Katie, you got 3 minutes.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you so much. And Jonathan, it's always so good to see you here. Jonathan, you're actually inspiring me because I was not prepared, but I did want to share a little bit about who I am. I know I'm in many of these meetings and you all see me, but I don't have any courses up yet. So you may not know much about me, but so I'm going to start, as Jonathan was sharing a little bit. I wanted to go into psychology as a kid. And my parents my mom especially kind of poo-pooed that. She's like, you're going to be taking on everyone's problems. So I ended up going into law, of all things, business school and the legal background. And I ended up as a banking attorney and followed really good advice. I was a really good student. I felt like I was always trying to do the right thing, but ended up on what I call the hamster wheel phase of my life, where I was just working 70 hours a week, working harder and longer for everyone else's expectations. I think some of you could probably relate to that hamster wheel moment or times in your life. So what was really neat, though, is the psychology interest in me. I kept that going through my hobbies. I became an ordained minister of walking prayer, where I studied with the indigenous. Some of you may know the 13 indigenous grandmothers. I studied some other Reiki and a number of other modalities. And so I ended up in a personal development class with Mary Morrissey and the Brave Thinking Institute and became a certified coach. And ultimately, I was able to maneuver off that hamster wheel. It wasn't easy necessarily, but with a lot of mindset work, and become a full-time coach. And now I do work full-time with the Institute with our coaches like Jonathan. And I also recently, and what I really want to share is that I've launched a business just within the last few months here called ECS Evolve Consulting Services, where I'm supporting nonprofits, and it's mostly consulting at this point, but supporting nonprofit leaders in making a bigger impact faster. And a big part of that is consciousness studies and mindset work. And then, of course, I bring in the risk assessment and some of the other strategics from my many years in banking as well. So it's really neat. I'm creating some programs. I've got a first program that's half created. Sandra, you may remember, called Evolve. I've also got a message out there that I believe that we're in this, what I would call an evolutionary birthing moment. And it can seem very, the blood and guts of it. A lot of people out there are seeing, but not at TGD. We tend to look at the, being the midwives, the people bringing the new life out. And so that's why I love this channel and I love being here. And so I have a funnel that I'm growing, including I'll be bringing a channel, a subscription here. And I'm really looking forward to that. And then I'll share a couple links. I'll share my LinkedIn and an article that was recently written about my business in the chat. But just so glad to be able to share a little bit with all of you.
Well, thank you, Katie. That's fantastic. And as I'm listening about your new venture, your new consulting and coaching, you got to put up some intro reels to it that you can create, get quite a few of them, get them out there and get people out promoting you, because your services can be delivered worldwide, right? So you don't need a complete structured course. It can be intro reels that can be promoted that lead them to a consulting contract. You could set up your consulting as a subscription. Here's 3 payments, 1 payment, whatever that you want to, and that can be part of your channel. Deliver that in any language too. So that's great.
Oh, thank you, Tim. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Anybody wants to reach out to Katie, have Katie reach out to you, just type in KDA in the chat and put your name and info up there. Thank you, Katie. You're amazing. Appreciate you. We got one last speaker that's up here. We got Bob is there. And Bob, are you there? Where are you? I hear you. I see you. I saw you. Did he vanish? He's down at the bottom. Bob, are you coming on camera, or was that just a mistaken hand up? Okay, I think we may have had a mistaken hand up there. That's okay. Well, then we got time for Queen. There you go. Queen, looking forward to hearing from you. You've got exactly 3 minutes, and Queen is brand new to the platform, coming on, exploring, looking at this first as an affiliate leader, and also now it sounds like you're getting ready to put some content together. So we're excited for that. And Queen, take it away.
Hello, how's everybody doing? I think I'm here to break up the ice a little bit. So I'm gonna come out of the realm of, our heart. Like everybody have their courses that might be as a speaker. We have our courses that, maybe on a more intelligent side of life. And then here I come with my type of courses. So I just want to let anybody know that might be out there in the YouTube land, Facebook land, any land that's out there. If you're a content creator, I want you to understand that you need to go into the scopes of your channels, and you need to go into the scopes of whatever it is you're doing. And you need to understand that there's multiple ways to take a video and turn it into a course. There's multiple ways to take your content that you already have and turn it into the type of products that the Great Discovery offers. So if you are a content creator out there, I want you to understand you can always reach out to me, and we can sit and talk about how you can take the courses from your channels that you've already put together. And you can bring those courses over here, or you can bring those online, whatever you have going on, you can bring it over here, and you'll have those in so many more languages. And also you'll be seen in a lot of different countries. The reason why I'm talking to the content creators of the social media realm of life is because you're already ready. You're already there, and you're already here. You're already there because our luggage and our baggage is already up on a whole nother platform of social media. And if you take that social media and you put it in the eyes of a Mickey Mouse face, you have the 2 ears, and then you have the face at the bottom. Just look at all the social media right now in one face. You got every single platform over there. If you already have your content, you're already prepared. The only thing that you need to do is start transitioning over, utilizing the old platform, which is mixed in with AI. You don't know where everything is at. Everything is scrambled. You're not barely making money over there. Use that platform of all social media as your encyclopedia to come over to the Great Discovery and see what a Great Discovery is in a whole different 5D form. And this is me talking to anyone that's of content creator, because I'm the content. The creation come beyond, it's after me, because I am the content. So if there's anybody out there and you're the first ones watching this and you don't really understand what opportunities that you have, go back into your social media realm, just start looking through what the Great Discovery offers, and you'll see it's miraculous. And take your time. You got the right to take your time because you already have what you need. That's why I'm taking my time. I'm going to take my time because when I hit this platform, I'm a catapulted. And if you're out there and you don't understand what you're doing right now, you do, because you have content, you have creations, then you just need to understand every realm of what they offer, period.
Okay, thank you so much, Queen.
Good night.
If anybody wants to get in touch with Queen, make sure you just type KWEEN into the chat and put your name and info right underneath it. She'll be able to reach out, Queen. Make sure you share your info there as well. We're going to wrap up for this evening. We're going to be moving into a new course spotlight, but before we do, I want to make sure that everyone's familiar with a special deal that we've got going on right now. If you're looking at the Great Discovery as a creator, you're thinking about getting your content up and going, we've got something that's very special, and it's up until Sunday. With the Great Discovery, unlike most platforms where you pay anywhere from $500 a month down to $80 a month, whether you sell anything or not, plus all your marketing costs, plus you're wearing all the hats. You're the trainer, the coach, the marketer, the fulfiller, the bookkeeper, and everything else. We cover it all for you, one-time payment. And what we've got going on until Sunday night, save $200 off the regular setup price with coupon code FOUNDER2026. This expires February 15th. What you're getting with that is unlimited content, as many courses, ebooks, audiobooks, live events, summits, anything that you've got, you can put up on the Great Discovery Marketplace. But the key to it is, hey, it's available in any language. Typical AI translation costs between $2 and $20 per minute per language. With the Great Discovery, you're over 100 languages, nearly flawless translation, as much content as you want. There could be tens of thousands of dollars or more in value that's included with that, and it's one time. You've got unlimited content. You get a full service LMS. If you've got courses that are complex with lots of different segments, quizzes, exams, you can put up any type of media, PDFs, audio, video, anything that you've got, images, all of it together into one thing, and we put it all in one place. It's full e-commerce enabled. You can also just have simple reels like Queen is talking about. Take something off your social media, use that as a freebie feeder into your upsell. You can lead into live events. Unlike every other platform, you have live content, recorded content, structured courses, simple courses, as many subscriptions as you want. We give you full e-commerce. You don't even need a merchant account to do it. You get a global affiliate program, affiliates worldwide that you don't have to manage, that you don't have to track, that you don't have to pay, that you don't have to report, that you don't have to handle refunds and errors and issues for. We take care of it all. That means that instead of marketing up front and spending all your ad buys and times, you can put it on the Great Discovery. Your only cost is incurred when a sale is actually made. Your content is discoverable worldwide. It's becoming more so. That means if someone's searching for your topic, one of somebody's course or book information that you've got up and it's available suddenly in Japanese, they can search that topic of your title and find it in Japan in Japanese. It becomes globally discoverable on the Great Discovery. You get network community overrides. Instead of just referring someone to your course, you get paid one time. You refer someone to anything on the marketplace, your course, you get all of it, but you get paid on anything that they buy on the marketplace for life, and on anyone that ever comes through them through unlimited relationships. You get paid on all of that too. You get live support and training with the Great Discovery. Stage time at global summits. We've got our next big one is coming up on April 11th. You've got the ability to speak on there. We've got a world summit at 1 a.m. every Tuesday morning now. That's for the people over in Asia. We've also got it Thursday afternoon at 12 p.m. Eastern. That's tomorrow live summit that you'll be able to tune into. We also give you a shared event hosting. You get a complete presentation system, everything that you need to register, host mini summits, all for free by Event Raptor. It's included with your enrollment. and you get a digital TGD Reach business card marketing system and full lead generation where you can capture leads anywhere in the world. Now, everything I've spoke of here also includes the Great Discovery International course. This is the fourth generation of Six Sigma. You want performance on steroids? This is in here. All of this is worth, the combined value is almost incalculable. One-time offer, normally $649. Right now you can get it $449. One-time pay, no annual fees, no monthly fees, no nothing. You get all of this. Kind of a no-brainer. Available until Sunday with coupon code Founder 2026. Now here's some add-ons, and we recommend these, and there's benefits to doing it. Recommended add-ons is get the Genius Club. That gives you, if you're thinking about, hey, I want to get my course together, but I don't have the time, you're able to create a course, structure it, lay it out, formatted, ready to go on the Great Discovery with the Genius Club. You're able to download your unlimited translation I spoke about before and cross-promote it on any other marketplace platform that you choose. Unlimited translation downloads as well. You get a full suite of different Genius Club exclusive content that you can access and much more. The other add-on is I recommend a content channel that allows you to do live events, Zooms, but you're able, it's all synced up to the Great Discovery Marketplace so that you can leverage the communities of other creators that are promoting and cross-promoting your information. It gives you live Zoom, unlimited translation, real time. So if you're working with a client, they have a hard time with English and they're speaking Spanish or Vietnamese or for any one of 41 languages, they can listen to you, participate in your coaching, full duplex. You can speak to them back and forth, not just subtitles. You can have unlimited subscriptions with that as well. So you can have a free subscription, a 6-month coaching contract, a 3-month coaching contract. You can have as many subscriptions as you want. They're all managed for you. You don't need anything. Anybody with an idea can come on the Great Discovery and be global in one day. It just takes initiative. You got to make it happen. It starts with a decision. Founder 2026. Take advantage. Oh, and by the way, these other subscriptions, if you add on, refer 3 others on it. It's not only free, you don't pay for it anymore. You also get paid on those 3 and everything else that ever comes through it. It's